clear mission objectives, and ultimately Iran will not have a nuclear weapon. It's a bold and dangerous mission, a gift to the world, historic, courtesy of a bold and historic president.
At 0250 local time in the narrow waters of the Strait of Hormuz, US naval forces launched a high-stakes interception operation after receiving secret intelligence about a major ICBM shipment heading toward Iran. The intelligence revealed that a heavily escorted cargo vessel was transporting critical components for intercontinental ballistic missiles, including re-entry vehicles, guidance systems, solid fuel rocket motors, and warhead electronics.
Center has provided missile maintenance services to include modification, repair, guidance, testing,
with no mercy shown toward Iran's attempts to acquire nuclear-capable long-range missiles. American forces moved decisively to seize the entire shipment. Operation Shadow Harvest had just begun. Aboard the USS Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group and supporting naval vessels positioned in the strait, the operation was prepared with cold precision. Navy SEALs and Marine VBSS teams geared up in full combat load, suppressed Mk-18 carbines, night vision goggles, body armor, breaching charges, and medical kits. Heavy weapons teams loaded 50 caliber machine guns and Mark 19 grenade launchers on the RHIBs. MH-60R Seahawk helicopters spun up on the flight decks, while F-35C Lightning II stealth fighters taxied forward, internal bays loaded with precision munitions. Every sailor and marine understood the gravity of the mission. Stopping Iran from acquiring ICBM technology would fundamentally alter the balance of power in the region. At 03:15, the operation launched. A surface action group, including the USS Gravely Guided Missile Destroyer and 2 littoral combat ships, moved to intercept the target vessel. Intelligence had confirmed the ship was attempting to slip through the strait under the cover of commercial traffic. 4 RHIBs, carrying mixed teams of Navy SEALs and Marines, raced toward the large cargo ship at high speed. Overhead, MH-60R Seahawks provided close air support, while 2 F-35Cs maintained high-altitude overwatch. The target vessel was immediately hailed with clear radio warnings. "This is the United States Navy. You are ordered to heave to and prepare for boarding. Failure to comply will result in deadly force." The ship ignored all commands and attempted to accelerate toward Iranian waters. At the same moment, 4 IRGC fast attack boats appeared from the coastline to escort and protect the ICBM shipment. The American response was swift and merciless. The USS Gravely's 5-inch deck gun fired warning shots across the bow of the cargo ship. When the IRGC boats opened fire with machine guns and RPGs, the Seahawks door gunners and the F-35Cs responded with overwhelming force. Hellfire missiles and precise 25mm cannon fire from the Lightning IIs destroyed 2 IRGC boats in bright explosions. The remaining boats were raked with heavy machine gun fire from the RHIBs and quickly turned back in retreat. At 03:38, the boarding operation commenced. Navy SEALs and Marines scaled the hull of the large cargo ship using grappling hooks and ladders under continuous covering fire. Once on deck, the teams cleared the bridge and superstructure with flashbangs and disciplined bursts. Iranian and foreign crew members offered brief resistance but were rapidly subdued. Within minutes, the bridge was secured, the captain was detained, and the engine room was under full American control. The true prize was discovered deep in the cargo holds. Search teams found multiple, heavily reinforced, climate-controlled containers marked with classified codes. Inside were dozens of massive crates containing ICBM re-entry vehicles, advanced inertial guidance systems, solid fuel rocket motors, and sensitive warhead electronics. Technology that could give Iran the capability to strike targets thousands of kilometers away. The scale of the shipment was enormous and represented a direct threat to global security. Intelligence specialists immediately began documenting and securing every component, while EOD teams ensured the cargo was safe to handle. With the ship fully secured and no mercy granted to Iran's ambitions, the captured vessel was turned around under armed escort by US Navy warships. Any attempt by Iranian forces to interfere from the coast was immediately suppressed by the F-35Cs and naval gunfire from the USS Gravely. By 0445, the entire ICBM shipment was firmly in American hands. The vessel and its extremely dangerous cargo were steaming under heavy escort toward a secure US facility for detailed technical exploitation and eventual destruction. At 0530, the last SEALs and Marines returned safely to their ships. The operation was completed with 0 American casualties. The seizure of this ICBM shipment delivered a devastating strategic blow to Iran. Critical components that could have brought Iran dangerously close to possessing operational intercontinental ballistic missiles were now confiscated. Iran's desperate attempt to acquire long-range nuclear strike capability had been stopped cold in the waters of the Strait of Hormuz. The United States had shown no mercy. When secret intelligence revealed Iran's attempt to import ICBM technology, American naval forces responded with overwhelming power and precision. The message to Tehran, and to any nation willing to supply Iran with such dangerous weapons, was loud and unmistakable. The United States will not allow Iran to develop ICBMs. Any shipment attempting to cross the Hormuz will be intercepted, boarded, and seized without hesitation. Operation Shadow Harvest was a complete success. A major ICBM shipment heading to Iran had been captured in full, further tightening the noose around Iran's collapsing military and nuclear ambitions, and proving once again that American naval power dominates the Strait of Hormuz.